Imagine this. For most of human history, your survival depended on the group. No me first, it was all us together. Fast forward to today, and we celebrate individual rights, personal freedom, and self-determination. How did we get here? And where are we headed next in this AI-driven world? Today, we're exploring the epic journey of human sovereignty. From tribal bands to family clans in feudal times to individual empowerment in the modern era and what it means for our future. Our story begins in the Paleolithic era. Think caveman times. Humans lived in small nomadic bands of 20 to 50 people, 150 max. These were hunter-gatherers, egalitarian, consensus-driven, focused on pure survival. There was no real sovereignty as we know it. Loyalty was to the tribe, your extended family and allies. Every role was clearly defined. Elders or skilled hunters led through respect, not force. Resources were shared to keep everyone alive. Cooperation wasn't optional, it was everything. Every hand was needed. Around 10,000 BCE, the Neolithic Revolution changed everything. Agriculture and animal domestication created food surpluses. Populations exploded. Settlements formed. For the first time, people accumulated wealth and land. The nomadic life was over for many. This shift birthed family-based power. Clans and lineages controlled resources. Kinship became the core of social order. Inheritance, alliances, and protection were all tied to bloodlines. You were your family and nothing more. Fast forward to ancient civilizations, and especially the medieval world. Sovereignty lived in families and dynasties. In places like Europe after Rome's fall, feudalism took hold. Kings granted land, fiefs, to noble families. This was in exchange for loyalty and military service. Those nobles controlled peasants bound to the land. Power passed through blood, primogeniture, arranged marriages, and complex clan alliances. Choice was a luxury. Your identity was tied to your family name and your lord's house. Birth determined your role from day one. This wasn't just Europe. Think Confucian family hierarchies in China, where family loyalty was supreme. Or the daimyo families in feudal Japan, where honor and lineage were worth more than life itself. Extended families or ruling houses provided security in a violent world, but personal freedom was always secondary. Family sovereignty meant power through bloodlines and land, but a new era was coming to change the world. So how did we break free? The Renaissance sparked humanism, a radical new idea valuing the individual. The Reformation followed, challenging the absolute authority of the church and the divine right of kings. Enlightenment thinkers like John Locke argued that sovereignty comes from the people through consent and natural rights. Revolutions followed. In 1776, America declared that all men were created equal with unalienable rights. Then France in 1789. The ideas of liberty, equality, and personal rights spread like wildfire across the globe. Then, industrialization shattered old ties. Factories meant wage work, and cities offered a new kind of mobility. Merit, not birth, could finally lift you up. Capitalism rewarded individual innovation and personal drive. The civil rights movement pushed the boundaries of individual sovereignty even further. Today, in democratic societies, sovereignty is yours. The state protects individual rights, not family names. You vote, you own property, you choose your own path, and you speak your mind freely. This is your autonomy. We've gone from tribal loyalty to family power to individual autonomy, but what comes next? As we enter the AI era in 2026 and beyond, sovereignty faces entirely new and daunting tests. Individualism drove incredible progress and innovation. AI could supercharge your personal sovereignty, giving you tools for hyper-personal learning and almost godlike agency. Digital networks let individuals transcend physical borders, connecting people based on shared values, not just blood. But dangers loom. Concentrated power could create digital feudalism, where algorithms control what you see and do. Surveillance erodes our privacy, and a new digital divide opens up between those with AI and those without. Some call for sovereign AI, nations building their own tech stacks to maintain control over their futures. Others push for popular digital sovereignty, communities owning open-source tools for the collective good. We might see a hybrid, strong personal rights balanced with global cooperation. History shows we're a most adaptable species. From individuals surviving alone to small bands thriving together, we've always made it through the adversities, always expanded. The next chapter? It depends on us. Will we use tech to empower everyone or let it create new overlords? From caveman tribes to your personal freedom today, the story of sovereignty is humanity's story of growing agency. The future? It's unwritten. Let's make it one worth living in. We have the tools to build something amazing. Together, we can ensure the evolution of sovereignty leads to a more empowered and connected humanity. If you want to understand how technology can secure your sovereignty in this new era, you need to have a closer look at Bitcoin and how it relates to fiat currencies. Isn't it time you learned more about Bitcoin?